Yeah, you may have spoke just a little too soon when you were saying there wasn't a lot going on yet. Mantu instantly delivered that headshot and, okay, has actually gone ahead and taken himself another before he eventually went down. But importantly, it is that hit coming in towards B, and, well, they had the info early on. Grimstead up in the apartments, and with a perfect flashover from Fallen, they keep that player trapped in the corner. They drop the bomb, and, well, they start drastically reducing the chances of OG being able to take this pistol. And it's just gotten a little bit worse there as Grim hits a crispy one tap. And as you said, Fallen only on a USB, not the ideal weapon. With Grim on the MP9, he'll be able to, I was going to say dish out a lot of bullets per second, but no, zero. Alexi B immediately takes his head off. Fallen now looking like he doesn't know where he needs to focus. Does eventually pick up that MP9, but no, he's not getting the spam. The bomb goes down. And now, importantly, his position is going to be known to those Ts, and there we go. They managed to eventually deal with him. But it's still only a 2-on-2. Liquid overall have kept this in an okay position, at least a winnable one, as they find that lurker around Connector in Valda, and yeah, now it's all on Issa. And there we go. Naf isn't going to struggle with that at all. 2 bullets to the body, that's all that was needed. That got so weird. Is he going to be allowed? Awkward. No. Yeah, and Issa lurking around mid is able to get the finish. So, yeah, no, that got really awkward. I'm surprised he stuck around so long. I'm surprised he didn't get that finish. But obviously, good work to just hook into the corner there for Alexi B and let Issa deal with the threat, I believe it was, in the back. But Elige, he is at least in position now on towards B. He also has some assistance from Fallen back in the kitchen. It is unfortunately not a position where he can currently help out Elige, though. So Elige does go down after his second frag, but he's given enough to at least make this doable. And there we go, Fallen finds Valda creeping around. It's all on Mantu. The hope was, of course, that Valda would find the success and then they'd have Mantu ready up in the apartments in a strong position to play from. But instead, he's just left with no time in a very awkward spot. Thankfully getting that kill and not going down. I was about to say, if he peeked in towards Grim there, that would be a mistake.
And that might be very important indeed. 24 seconds. If they can just slow down this plant, they can win the round on the clock alone. OG have not left themselves any cushion timing-wise. This could be the plant. Elige will come out to check it. Want to distract so that Elige could get this kill, but he's not going to. Instead, Alexi B collects it. Couldn't get the sightline on Valda, apparently. Elige focused in on dealing with that Palace player, and as a result, Naf is going to save. Thought for sure that setup was perfect.
That's why Naf is forced into saving this M4. Even then, only going to have 3,000, so...
Here comes the hit. They are watching. But this is going to be pressure on towards B. So it's Grim and Elige who have to stand strong. The MP9 and an M4. Stewie might be on the fast flank. He's going to go for the fast patch. He's missed it. Now he's been spotted, but Elige gets a kill, and Stewie a follow-up. Jump hit or no, he hits the head, and that's what matters. Now the take comes through. A smoke well-timed, but they might just come through it. Grim wants to take the space with the MP9 and clear this out. Only 2 players remaining in a 2v5, and they are wrapped from all sides. There's control in mid. There's control at the back of the apartments from Fallen, and he's going to get a kill. That drops the bomb all on Valda now, and pressure coming right into his face. His eyes are locked on this smoke. The chair's been taken. Can Valda get away? He can. They lose for the first. The instant trade is there, so they only lose the MP9. That's not a concern for Team Liquid.
The switch up that we're seeing, and apparently it's how they're going to try and challenge around mid a little bit more, or at least that seemed to be the case. They did a Fallen on Connector, quickly those smoked off, and then I believe flashed back from the angle as well. It does allow for OG to at least take Connector control, but in the meantime, that secondary up was not expected around the apps, and Fallen finally showing off his one as well. Oh, they've actually creeped past the Elige. That's a little bit awkward. There's no way they expect him here now, so it should be pretty much a free frag. And indeed, yeah, they're holding down the apartment still in the meantime. So, great hold. Liquid, there's a little bit of a gap there, but it actually ended up kind of working in their favor even.
It's all on to Mantu now.
Oh.
In a 1v4, can he try and pull off
as well?
Clutch? Mantu. He's been left saving it all up on the T side. Just too many rounds to feel good about it. Nade's going to come through. He tries to hit the shot. Now he's pressuring back towards site, realizing the scenario, realizing that if he's going to try something, he better do it now. And Fallen will get the better of him.
I think at this point, maybe even just hold off and play for the retake 4-on-4. Maybe Fallen can get one. Oh, no, didn't hit the damage, but Grim ends up coming out with a kill. And Elige snatches one up pretty quickly as well, so no real chance at all for OG to set up for the afterplant. Sure, the bomb goes down, but their numbers quickly diminishing.
They don't have anyone really set up, you're right, for the afterplant at all. They don't have anyone who can check this bomb. They could just start the defuse. Stewie 2K, meanwhile, collecting bodies and Vault is in the window. Just got to start tapping this. There's not really much he can do. He has to drop in towards Connector. Now he's better positioned for it. They're holding the angle, and he nearly takes it through. Not quite enough, though. The defuse will be on. Grim will secure it. And at this point, by hook or by crook, Team Liquid just want the rounds. This is your map pick, and this should be one of your best maps. Shot hit. That's a good one for NBK. Okay, NBK waking up here, but immediately the trades are there, and they come back with more in kind. Grim's still alive. To the balcony. Drop the molly. He'll fight Montu, and Montu cannot connect with the AWP. Big missed opportunity. The bomb in the possession of Team Liquid for the time being, and they're flashing to try and chase the pressure onto Montu. Meanwhile, clearing out Alexi B in mid. This is a disaster. Again, this is all falling apart. And a 2v4 now for Montu and Issa. What can they hope to do? The smoke.
2-on-3. This, I mean, it is in theory recoverable. It's just the awkward position of the bomb already out in the open. Surely they at least lose one player on their way out, trying to find out where the CTs are actually positioned as well. That's the issue. And Mantu on and up, it's not really the best weapon than to be trying to follow up either. So yeah, quite a bit is working against them at the moment. First kill comes through from Grim as the ramp push comes in, and Mantu, he is dinked down on 6 health, but he's found himself that first kill at least. But with 11 seconds, it doesn't matter. He just peeks back out, decides he needs to die at that point, and so letting this slip away, heading on towards overpass 10 times are going to be tough. Again though, Stewie aggressive up mid. It does work out for the kill, but this time they at least find the trade. That's something that OG were lacking whenever that aggression came in, and here we go, they've capitalized on it. Realizing, of course, that things were going to be a little bit weaker, they get a player even out through under, and, well, catch the CTs before they can actually retreat to safety. Oh, Alexi's in trouble, but no, tucks his head in, waits for Valda to give him some help, and
there's one kill found for Naf as he pads his lofty total. He's going to try and go for the smoke defuse, hoping they would have moved off of the site. That's not going to be the case. And indeed, an HE will finish him if he actually does move in. He'll slip back, get caught by Valda instead, and it is OG on the board with 3. Do they know he's here? Once the smoke fades, this is an excellent crossfire, but for now, there's a gap. They're walking past him. This is going to get so weird. Alish finds the first. He's going to get cleared out. Indeed, he is, but he takes good damage, or deals good damage, rather, first. And Fallen will use the shotgun up right in the gut of Valda to put him down. That's a 2v4. Players isolated as well. One out towards Tetris, one dead in connector now, and all on Issa. The Molly will find Grim, but he's got so much more work to do. Creeping around, trying to collect something, anything, and he'll be blindsided with utility in hand to finish the half. They do indeed. Utility coming in aplenty. It smokes all over the site, and this does seem to be a pretty straightforward A-take, but just a little utility held back and reserved here for Naf. Play on the post. So now they got positioning. Grim's been caught through the smoke. A little bit unfortunate there, but they trade it back in kind through the smoke as well. So nicely done there for Stewie. Now he's going to be able to get the wrap on these 3 players coming from Ticket, but they're moving fast, and Valda's found the flank in Palace. So this is looking rough for Team Liquid. A nice shot for Issa as well. The bodies are starting to drop in a major regard. Fallen trying to hold him at bay, and he will find 2. Has to stop the defuse, though, and they can do nothing of this sort. So despite the damage, despite the bomb plant, it will be OG to take the pistol round.
Flash that may allow for them to do so. They even get some help in from Connector. They actually want to just all swing on mid. All 5 players for the CT side are around this area right now. Stewie actually manages to come out in a decent position, getting that double kill. And Grim at least retrieving himself off a master as well from the bottom of mid. So at 3-on-3, there's still a chance here that something can be done for Liquid. And yeah, as I say, that Fallen, he's gone ahead and gotten another. Finds them pushing up mid. OG are really dedicated to this aggression right now. Oh, and it's not working. Not at all.
And he's chosen the wrong site to patrol. They're slipping around on towards Cat. Should get this kill on Naf. No. Aim goes astray. He gets turned on, and he gets destroyed. 1 casualty acceptable, except that they lose Stewie elsewhere. Numbers starting to get maybe a wee bit concerning. Elige will equalize. These players aren't in position to deny a bomb plant. Elige trying to create some doubts about which direction he's headed. With the player going down towards Ticket, the remaining 2 have to come through the connector. That's the move they'll make. Alexi with a rifle might even consider saving that. He's going to toss it over to his teammate with a bit more health. This is too tempting a clutch. They are going to go for it. With the numbers looking as they are, it's all onto Alexi now. Low HP and spotted, dinked, sniped. Ooh, 2 players in towards the connector as well as they're taking some mid control. They want to do damage. This is the important thing. Finds a nice kill and a second follow-up as well. He lost Stewie 2k to do so, but, you know, might have been worth it. Oh, Nafa spotted a player. He's going to drop down. Now he knows where Issa is. Issa can't get away, but he can win the fight. Naf making a bit too much noise in doing so, and Issa figuring out the gambit. Smoke's going to go in. They'll presumably try and just stick it, but right now they want to try and isolate the fight. There's the smoke. There's the tap on the bomb. Bam, there, it connects. It's enough.
Oh.
The trade is better. They even put the player who didn't have the kit on it so that NBK could stay alive with the rifle, try and get the trade, and then get the defuse. OG stay alive, but only by the very tips of their fingers here, Dean. P, so well set up for it. He finds one, but now they should know there's two players here, and Naf's going to bring a punish. Alexi gets the trade and more damage as well. This is working out. The MP9 at this range is perfect. He'll even take the last on Fallen. What a play from Alexi B, making the SMG work and finding an op as a parting gift.
No, he's going to catch time. Mantu even. Yeah, straight down. Even getting a second kill for himself. Yeah, as you said, that Galil, they weren't too worried about having those couple of weaker weapons because they just utilized the plays and the position and instead make sure they have the advantages. And this round's done. This one is done in general. 16-7, looking to be the score unless Issa and Valda pull off a miraculous clutch. And I don't even think they're being given any openings to get near the bomb site, let alone into it.
There's still utility to pelt them with. The last few flashes coming through. He's deep control out by the ladder. He's going to collect the one. Now it's all on Issa, and he only gets one before he is silenced. 16-7 is the scoreline on map 1. OG's map pick, and they get just shut out of Mirage.
Nades-wise, it's a lot less crazy this time. Fallen only going for a smoke and a couple of flashes. Kevlar on the rest, I think we had seen 3 of them pick up sets of nades in that previous pistol round, so yeah, not quite as crazy in this one. Issa, though, he's going to find that opening kill as they push in. The issue is, he needs a bit of help from his teammates. I was going to say those smokes making things a bit more complicated, but no. Up in heaven, at least, they were able to push out and get some vision, and so far the trades have gone the way of OG. A man advantage currently sitting in their favor with Fallen and Naf left to try and finish this one, or well, try and pull it back at least for Liquid. Oh, and Fallen's heavily committed with that bomb. He's going to need help to get out of here.
That's the big problem. If the bomb was on Naf, they could bail out and try and change up the approach, but it's going to need to be Fallen. They found some tag damage. They need to find a kill at the very least, and that's not going to come through. Oh, they're so low, NBK and Mantu, but it's Valda, the player who still has health to take through the final kill and secure it. Heads couldn't be found, and OG, they actually aren't going to fulfill my prophecy. I guess I'm not a prophet here, Dean. They're going to back up, head back towards the A site. I was going to say he was the only thing between them and a B site bomb plant, so if he fell quickly, it could have been very dangerous indeed. Instead, they're going to bring pressure here. Player in bank, player by Optimus. CB looking to be a transformer. He's been spotted. There's the tags, not the kills, but they've lost Alexi. That means there's only one player here. Can't deny the plant. Grim without a gun. He's at least going to get the deagle. And Issa up on the flank will shut them down. Still, the bomb went down. Damage was done.
He's going to be given room now to back off towards his teammates on mid, and there's 4 of them in position here, and it looks like pretty much all of Liquid are going to move in this direction as well, so we're going to have some chaos around mid. And it's working out for Liquid overall. Yeah, it ends up in a 3-on-1 suddenly. That mid defense is torn apart, despite almost the entire force of OG players being in position. It's all on Valda now. I mean, he had a decent performance on the previous map, but this 1-on-3, it might be a bit too much to ask of him unless he catches these players before they can actually make it towards the bomb site. Oh, and yeah, he may be at least able to get one. No, spotted, never mind. I just keep jinxing everything, Mike. But they are going to move back in that direction. The thing is, it is Alexi B who's already up close with this CZ. If he can even find one kill, then it just gets them that info so early so that they can set up for the hold. And, well, he does better than that. Finds 2 before going down. It's all on Fallen now, and it's a 1-on-3 that I really don't see him having much hope in.
He is battering them. At this point, it's looking tough. Valda tucked in by the barrels. If they identify and kill Valda, Fallen can maybe get a plant out of this. NBK is still playing around construction. It's going to make it tough. And with the player now pushed down connector, he will have precious little time to touch this bomb down to concrete. There's the smoke. Valda should be ready for him and actually peek ahead of the smoke. They don't even need him. Instead.
Yeah, that's what you need. We mentioned that we did have Mantu and Valda showing some strong moments throughout that map, but they needed the help. And, well, yeah, with NBK showing up and with Valda still delivering as well, it is starting to look a lot better for OG here on the second map. 4-1 lead within reach, and, well, yeah, it's not even Valda who needs to peek back out. Instead, he just tucks away behind the pillar, lets his teammates...
Looks like some aggressive placement wants to be taken here. Long control is established, but NBK blinded up or no, he still gets a kill. The trade is there at least this time to keep the numbers in whack at the very least, and these players are working their way down towards the bottom of the long, but Alexi B is ready. Doesn't matter. Alexi B is deleted. Mantu got a kill elsewhere. They know where Montu's position is now, and he's in a tough spot. He doesn't have any cavalry coming. There's support from Jump Up, and they get that kill on Valda. That's incredible. Montu misses a shot. 18 seconds. They need to get this bomb down, but they will be able to. It can't be denied. Issa is out of position. Now he's in a 1v2. Health isn't there, and they have no idea what his position is. But this is still very winnable for Liquid. There's the spot on the gun barrel. But what was that turn? Fallen!
Jesus.
Incredible! A 180 flick to delete Issa and confirm a second round for Liquid. So we gave him a lot of guff for map 1. He's pacing the server right now, I believe, with 12 kills. We'll see where he sits after this round, if he can get anything done. They're going to wrap around, and there's one for NBK. He's looking for more. It's Montu instead to trade it. Grim will clean him out, though, and a couple kills come back the other way. What can Issa do? Nothing. Dropped by Fallen. Fallen's still on the site, but it's up to Valda. Grim in a 1v1 with Alexi B. There's the attempt from Alexi playing around the dice box, and it's a roll of the dice right now to see who's going to take this. Grim creeping out by the bank cart. Does Alexi B realize he's gotten through? Does he think he's just holding on to the bomb? Alexi will have to clear, goes for the jump peek to see if he got out as long. That didn't happen, but there's the check! Alexi working through all the potential scenarios in his mind, and he will come up with the... Misread is here. Liquid are into the stack, but can they dismantle it? First kill found. They're looking for more. Issa gonna get one. Now Fallen cannot plant the bomb, but they didn't track him. It's a 2v2, but there's a huge kill for Montu. Stewie gets one, but he's traded. And it is OG who come away.
A few pistols. If a bomb plant can go down at least, that would be pretty much the goal here for Liquid. They'll want to be getting at least 2 more rounds here on their T side as well. So yeah, they need to get those guns out, try and grind out another couple more at the very least. Mantu though eventually misses his shot. Thankfully had some help from Long. The no-scope not going to connect either. And well, eventually NBK is going to be overrun too. He can't do it all on his own. Alexi B with one more, and well, yeah, all on the Fallen there. He wasn't able to move back in from Long. The bomb was out in the open as well, and yeah, if they catch NBK up closer in the bathrooms especially, there is going to be trouble for OG. They could have probably moved pretty quick off the back of that, but for now anyway, not in too much of a rush. 40 seconds remain in NBK. Okay, he tries to push in, he tries to peek in with the flash radar and see what's going on around mid to get info for him to work with, but he is punished. Thankfully, Mantu back towards the bomb site this time when he's against the rifles apparently is much more capable of hitting those shots, at least for the first one. As it's Issa and Alexi B who are forced to step up afterwards, and well, they're doomed, so they've held on to this A bomb site. Stewie's left alone, and by the time he actually reaches the bomb site, all of those defenders were in place ready to take him. Give them that little bit of extra room. Some good damage there. I believe that was the wallbang from Fallen that came through, but it got returned on him, unfortunately, and Grim as well taken down low. OG, in the space of 2 seconds, managed to pick up 3 instantaneous frags, and suddenly Liquid are left with no hope in this round at all. This is going to be an 11-4 half for OG, pretty much confirmed.
These two players, they have the potential. Montu is zeroed in on Alicia's position, though. As he comes around, he should be a dead man. Fallen gets another kill. That might distract. But no, Montu has Alicia. That should be the round done. They've got the bomb position. Fallen, he's looking for this peek, and there's the peek, but Montu's a little quicker on the trigger. Pulling him into it, getting the kill. OG taking 11-4 half. That's cool. But look at all this space. Now the hit comes through. Damage done. These players from Connector have to withdraw to fight this. And they do damage. Liquid's gonna get overwhelmed. No, the answer is a big ol' no. They do damage, just no kills. No heads collected here, Dean.
No, unfortunately not. It's the 2 players who didn't have Kevlar as well that do get tagged down. So I was going to say, if there's anyone you want to be taking damage, it is those 2. An eventual trade does come in from Stewie, but it's him and Naf now who need to single-handedly win this round. And I mean, Naf is putting up a case for it for sure. Finding 2 kills, Stewie with a spin around. And that got way too close right there for Valda.
It certainly does. It's not something you see very often. They're rotating 3 players down quickly. It is going to be a full 5-on-5 retake. Again, not something you see very... Never mind. What? Naf gets boosted over on construction. Says, no bomb plan for you. Not today. He's almost taking a second as well. He's just doing it himself. BK making that 7 work for him. Trades are here. It's a 3-on-3, and Naf continues to deal damage. No one told him about the up nerf. He's just been playing with it for years, and now it's all on NBK, and he cannot hang on. The SMGs are enough. 3 players survive. The defuse is here. And Team Liquid in the hands of NBK. On the other side, Fallen. Right by the brackets. This is going to be tough with the MP7. No one to support. He's going to take 1. No more. You'd hope for 2 in that situation. He did a bit of damage onto NBK, but that's what they'll have to settle for. This is kind of an awkward position. What is that? Elige out towards long. He's got a player coming along late, and he's going to be pressured from the site itself. He's got to pick a direction. I think there must be a smoke down. He actually goes back to clear out Issa. So now they know a flank could be on. They have to contend with long as a spot. This bomb will be planted, but they're down in the numbers. Montu goes to clear the flank in case he's wrapping through bathrooms. Hit on site, though. There's the trade. There's the kill from Elige, and now it's all on Montu. Has the scout to try and patrol the bomb. But it's smoked off, and they're just not going to go for the defuse. Never mind, Stewie pulls off of it to confirm the kill. No, but that's not a lot for him. Smoke going to go up, provide a bit of cover. There's the spot. He knows there's one forward. They need to call up the rotations, and indeed they are. NBK, though, going to clear out Fallen. There needs to be a trade here, and Elige isn't able to find it for too long. Finally takes one, but NBK's wrapped the dice box, and he is just dropping bodies. Naf, what a recovery. He looked like he was done for. Keeps it to a 3-on-3, and there is utility here to facilitate a retake. Need to get going on it. Ollie to force Alexi B out of that angle, but he'll fall back. Straight into the crosshair of Naf, who punishes him. Now on Devalda and Montu. One Molly available for Montu. That'll go out, but there is a smoke to counter it, and the smoke goes down. They're going to get on the defuse. They're going to start to pressure on Grim once this fight. Grim won't take it. A spray down from Montu that takes two. Valda chiming in for one more, and OG limping through with minimal health. He's done for. Just a matter of time. He gets one more out of this. That's incredible! Fallen doing more! Almost a third! He has made this possible for his team in a situation that should have been hopeless. Can Team Liquid capitalize? Naf certainly can. Bomb denied. He'll lose his life. That's information on Montu's position. Take a deep breath here, OG. 10 seconds. You got to get this bomb down right now by the dice box, and here they come through. That's going to be the check, but Montu will hold the line, protect his teammate, and secure the round. That was far too close for comfort.
But, I mean, what are the chances of that? Oh, and it looks like Grim's going to be caught early on. Sometimes you overlook that angle, but no. Valda did not flash in, clears it out, takes off the head of Grim, and they know they're up against just the pistols anyway, at least based on that one. The scout obviously is yet to be spotted, so maybe it could catch some players off guard, but considering they've already got a bit of an advantage as well. Yeah, I mean, they've actually left the bomb behind. This is an issue. You look at the bomb, though. They have to come back and get it. And yeah, now it actually becomes dangerous. There's an AK also in the hands of Elige.
This is here on the flank. This should be fine. He's going to work his way back through. They're not expecting this at all. He just waited and gone, but oh, that spray's so awkward. Naf had an opportunity, but couldn't quite find it. Issa does zero it in, and that's going to be Map.
That's a worthwhile position now, the 1-for-1 that they've had overall. This is actually pretty good for OG, and, well, it gets better. Fallen caught off guard at the sign, and then immediately Naf, as he tries to swing in for the trade, is punished by that second player who was already posted up on the bomb site. This round's done, and with that, it looks like we are going to be needing a third map, unless Grim and Stewie... I don't even know what they need here. This is more than a miracle.
Certainly. It's beginning to look a lot like Nuke, and that's where we're headed next, is OG match the scoreline that Liquid did to them. Shut it down, corral it, control it.
But, dual Berettas, 6 pistols over on the side of OG. Oh, that was a quick dink. Naf wanted to take a little bit of a peek with that P250 that he invested in towards, or at least that his teammate did. They give to him. But the opening kill still goes in their favor as they swarm in on ramp. Elige with the second as well as he trades back for Grim, who had fallen. But the situation actually isn't remaining that firmly in their control, because a return again coming in from NBK, and Alexi B is already down here with these dual Berettas. Unfortunately, couldn't do anything about the bomb plant itself, but he's ready to snatch up one of those frags as soon as they're finished putting that bomb down. And, well, now they're sitting with a nice man advantage. They don't have a kit at the moment, though. Did they have one even bought up?
I'm not sure, but NBK trying to clear this kill. Stewie is good for it. He heard the footsteps coming in, trying to go for the pace. It's all on Alexi B. He's got 2 guns. He needs 2 kills. 1 for each player. And they're just going to poke and prod from either side. The smoke's going to isolate them. Naf wants the knife. Alexi doesn't know. Alexi doesn't know, but Naf will get the kill with the P250 instead. The knife would have been added style points and extra money in the bank, but... Ooh. This gets bad. This gets rough.
Oh, Mantu's even found a kill. That made delay him the couple extra seconds now to allow that flank to really get some damage done. And, well, Mantu's going to keep on going. That's the bomb now in the lobby that's dropped. They're just taking all of the frags before he can even get there to do anything. And eventually getting a little bit impatient and trying to actually push around from behind. That did give away his position, but it just serves as a distraction long enough for everyone else then to push through and to allow him to clean things up in the end.
Kind of lost the plot initially. Now he gonna do? Utility sailing over. There's the mollies, but NBK gets the opening pick. Now they gotta go in. Bomb's committed. The trade is there, but again, get that bomb up, get it down. Couple kills follow. There we go. Stewie and Fallen. At this point, OG are gonna pull the ripcord and save again. Well, does he want to go for this? Does he want to go for this? Be surprising. No.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't imagine so. Oh. A bit afraid there the wallbang would actually go through the gap, but no. Sorry, I was going to say it's rough because even if they do get the buy, it's not quite perfect. There might be a couple of weaknesses, and
it's kind of weird. It's gotten very weird, actually. Here's going to be the play from Lexi B. What's he gonna do? So many players surrounding him. I think it's everything here. Grim's looking the wrong way, though. There's a kill. A second kill as well. The bomb did go down, but Elige couldn't pull off in time. Stewie 2K trying to guard this, and he gets two. Now for follow-up. How has this turned around? Now they're trying to chase it. Valda is the no-scope, not effective. The sidearm comes out, but it's a bit too late. And Alexi B will get one more. A huge... Here's going to be the peek from Mantu. It's not a shotgun in the hut, but it's even better. It's a big green. Stewie, though, already into midi. They didn't expect that. Unfortunately, he couldn't line up the shot. Still, it creates chaos, and bodies are being exchanged. Still up in the rafters is NBK. And he will do the damage. That was a massacre. Everything onto Elige now. A 1v2. He's in the flames. Pushed back into mini, and Valda will silence him forevermore. Where are they going through? Stewie up close. He's going to get one with a Glock. Does get traded? Or rather, Grim and Fallen go down. That actually wasn't Stewie. He's still alive with a Glock. Rounding around the ramp. What's happening here? We don't know. But eventually, Mantu does find him. In what is the oddest exchange I've ever seen rock through a kill feed. Naf. A Tech 9. 21 points of health. And a Dream. Dream's about to be snuffed out. But he'll take NBK with him. Certainly he doesn't get more. And no, Mantu ensures it. But ticks and Molotovs, there's not much going here. Okay, this is getting aggressive. This is the change-up. Does he get caught? He gets one. Traded. But Alexi B took another elsewhere. So a man advantage here for OG. They got a lot of control up top, and there's not a lot of map control for Liquid. Again, they don't have vision in towards ramp. They're just working Fallen around outside, but Alexi B's ready for this. It doesn't matter. He gets killed with a Galil. Thought he had that one lined up for sure, but no dice. Fallen comes out on top, and that might be a follow-up kill. That's huge for NBK. Manages to take that through. Naf has slipped down towards the lower bomb site, and he's going to be able to get a plant. Needed it with the time, but let's see if he can get anything more. 1v3 for Naf. Any Nafers in chat? Now's your time. Now's your moment. Let's see what he can do. Well, it's like the fight against Valda. Take him down immediately. No hesitation here. Looking for the second. Gets that shot as well. Naf, one more kill. All he needs. And he's got the bomb to play off of. NBK, has he been spotted? No. There's the tap. He knows it. And Naf secures the 1v3 clutch. Team Liquid maintain the lead.
Just to re-see that clutch, I suppose, as well.
Also, just to re-see that clutch. That was a thing of absolute beauty. Ooh. Here comes the XM. NBK is making it work, but he does get traded. Mantu, though, with a CZ. Making it look so easy. They've got control of A, but Stewie with utility out in the middle of the site. That's a bit risky. He'll survive with 1 HP. Oh, and he's lucky to do so. That nade will finish him. Somehow Elige survives, but he is overwhelmed. No chance here. They've squandered the opportunity afforded by Naf's massive clutch. OG. It's a good look. It's a stylish look. Crazy animated skins. Here we go. Valda might get overwhelmed by these pistols, and he is indeed going to be. So now that's another gun found. 2 AKs to work with, and a bomb site to boot. Bomb could go down, but no. Mantu says no. The trade is there. Getting risky, and risky indeed. A 3v2. This bomb will go down. Alexi B on the flank, but he's a little late to it. NBK trying to deny from the decon door, but all he catches is a bullet back in turn. And they've got some post-plant positions, so I'll have to wait for the smokes to fade. This retake will be on OG. Their chances to equalize slipping through their fingers once more. NBK looking for this. Oh, the spam is good. And now Alexi B, well, he's just got one to deal with. Naf, can he get another clutch? Maybe. Down to 1. A 3K already on the board. It would be the 4K and a clutch in a 1v2, all without armor. But where there's a Naf, there's a way. The kit's retrieved. Alexi B's going to have to hop on this. He's got to stick it. And he's just trying to play the timing game. There's the bait to pull him off. Naf finishes the job. He's won another round. Another massive clutch from Naf. They're taken outside. What's the read on that? What's the reaction? Work a player down. Get ready for the secret steps approach. Elige reveals the presence of the Molotov. Now they should know. Here's the drop down from Mini. Here's the takeover, but they're not expecting Alexi B up by the blue box. Gonna catch one. Here's the wrap. Can he get anything more? He's looking for Grim. Grim's not ready for him. Finally, he's dropped. Finally, he's traded that bomb to the retreat, but he's gained a man advantage for his team.
Yeah, and actually it's going to be Valda who comes up to extend that advantage that they have a bit. Drops the smoke. I was going to say will back away, but he already has Issa up close with him, so at this point is making a bit of noise and hoping to maybe even tempt Liquid into pushing through. And at that point they wouldn't be expecting a second player, but obviously that's not needed. Liquid for the moment taking their time, waiting to see what options may arise, and well, taking their time turned out to be the wrong option because NBK was on the long flank around on Silo. It's both of those remaining kills, and
but they can't deny the bomb going down. Now OG attempt to hold them at bay. Here comes the play. Here comes the movement. Issa catches one upside the head, but he will stay alive long enough. He'll duck and bob and weave for Alexi B to get the kills, and that's his third on the round. Finally, Issa eliminated, but they've spent all that time focusing not on the man who is killing them, but on the man distracting. And Stewie 2K is overwhelmed. Alexi B survives with 1 health on the round, and OG take a much-needed pistol. Oh, Naf's going looking outside. Does he realize the player's here? No. Certainly he's dead. And indeed he is. Kill confirmed. Site taken. A second kill to follow, and the Fangs are taken out of this round. That's one of the scouts down. That's Galil down as well. And that's Naf. Clutch Meister in the first half out of play. Nice flank from Grim. Pops the door and no one's watching. He's looking for more. Can't quite connect this time though. And Stewie's all that remains. With 16 points of health, no armor, he might just try and get the Galil and survive into the next round, and that's what he's going to do.
Because it's only the Galil. The buy is coming in next round either way for Liquid, so Stewie would just go on to the M4. Obviously, it might help him again. Hey, it's oh, get turned on. That wasn't fun for Stewie.
But no kills. Our 2 players down here, actually just 1, Elige. The other players in towards the vents will need to rotate. Elige is going to track 1, he takes that kill. Now there's in the rat hole, he gets 3! No, Stewie chimed in for 1, and they combine for all of the kills on site. What a hold from Elige and Stu. Fantastic control, Team Liquid. It's beautiful, man. Thing of beauty. They're going to start to clear out these angles. There's a lot of control towards lower, but there's also a lot of CT bodies here. They have let a lot of time go through. There's control up top by the vents as well, so there's going to be no easy quarter here. Issa's going to try and entry back in. Elige ready for it, but he's not ready for Issa to already be through. Trying to just get the planter. Now from the rat hole will strike. Get more. 2 players behind the cooling tower. A molly there as well, and that's a great kill. A better trade as well for Montu, though he will burn alive. He brings it to a 1v1. Does Fallen have a read on NBK's position? I'm not actually sure. I think he's fired off shots. Fallen seems to have a pretty dang good idea, trying to confirm the presence of the bomb. It's going to be a molly in from the double doors, but NBK's worked his way into the control room windows, and he will confirm the kill.
Yeah, not ideal that NBK was the one to go down early on. He's been quite impactful in the series overall for OG as well, but, well, they can make do without him, apparently. As Valda and Issa are actually the ones that deliver those entries on towards A. And, well, the shotgun now suddenly rotated in and drops straight down. That's all Naf can do. He lines them up and gets both. It's not even the collapse because you just have so many damn bullets with that shotgun.
That's Counter-Strike right there, folks. That's Counter-Strike. Here's going to be the play. It's a fast play in towards lower. We've got Elige ready for it. Can OG retain some of this momentum? Catch it back with the pistols, not with Issa. More players coming through. Oh, Elige is just going to mow them down. He does get 3. This bomb might just make its way through, and there is an AUG now found, so danger potentially available. Come on, team, do something special. Oh. And as NBK collects Naf, suddenly this gets very interesting indeed for OG. This is very much within the realm of possibility. It's a 2v3. It's a tough one, especially considering the utility at hand for Liquid. And, okay, now Mantu's dead. NBK alone without armor and a Tech 9, that's a big ask. But he will attempt to deliver. His doors are going to pop. They smoke it. What's he going to do here? Trying to collect Fallen. Now they zeroed in his position. As soon as he was revealed, it was over. Fallen won't miss that shot, and now there's a 2-round lead available for Liquid as they attempt to...
He burned a little bit there, so I was wondering if they were going to commit quickly off the back of that, but no, they actually wait a moment. That has given Stewie quite a bit of room to work with, but it doesn't matter. His head gets taken straight off. Mantu actually doubles down there as he catches Fallen trying to move in quickly from heaven. And with that now, the bomb should be recovered and planted. It will now definitely securely be put down. That molly towards heaven is what holds off, well, not for a moment, but it doesn't stop him from getting a nade in. Never mind. Suddenly things get spicy, because trying to actually get the bomb down now, only one player to cover off two of the positions, becomes a lot more difficult, of course.
There's a Molotov available as well. They know where NBK is. It's a molly straight onto the bomb site. NBK taken care of. It's all onto Issa now. 1v2. Locked in towards the hut. Molly at his doorstep, and he's been spotted. There comes the kill. There comes the round secured for Elige. Full 10-second defuse. That's fine. He can make that happen. We'll give time for NAF to go try and find the AWP. Don't know if he'll get to it in time, but it is round 14.
Potentially prompt them to go for a force buy. Oh, the immediate A-rush though. Okay, going back to what almost worked for them earlier on. Stewie still in the back of the bomb site, not going to be able to find as much as he needed from around that smoke, unfortunately. It was actually Fallen, sorry, who even got that first kill. Oh, and Elige not finding anything either. There was only a small gap in the smoke that gave him vision, and, well, the tracers that he was spraying through gave his opponents a much easier time returning fire. I was about to say Fallen might even be caught by that player moving through hell. I think both of them perhaps now are to be going back towards the spawn, and yeah, there we go. Fallen goes down. They know Naf is in there as well, and, well, Valda doesn't even need to wait for his teammates begin and he rotates down or anything if it ends up being like a lower side hit, because yeah, that's the only kit, as you mentioned, it is going to be needed, or well, maybe not if they just lose all their players before it really becomes useful, because Issa's going to head and claim another kill now in favor of OG, and well, Valda lurking back in through lobby. He may even have a bit more to give us, and indeed a missed shot from Naf means he goes down with no fight to be put up. Valda up to 70 in frags, and well, Stewie
maybe just a few pistols around the top. NBK trying to chase. NBK takes it out of play. Never mind. No up to be had. Nothing to build around it.
Well, Fallen up close. What can he really get done with just the USB? Apparently nothing. Peeks in, the shoulder gives him away, and with that now, it is going to be those longer ranged rifles just capitalizing on taking that outside control in a position where they shouldn't struggle much against the pistols. He's got a, I was going to say a P250. Maybe he could get something done. No, Alexi B keeps on fragging, and we're going to be tied up at 14-14. It's going to be this next gun round, potentially. At least in the case of Team Liquid, if they don't win that one, then it's looking like OG are going to be set up for the victory.
They still get a very prime chance at OT. And it's a fast play into upper. They want to accelerate the pace. Stewie catches two. Grim got a third. They're chasing it back in, but the damage has been done. Alexi B low on towards 12. A post plant is viable with no smokes, no Molotovs, no armor even on Fallen. Montu's going to take matters into his own hands, but he's lost his teammate. And now they know where he's at. Fallen drops. But with Montu's position known, there's only be so much he can do, but he takes out Naf. This is tremendous. A 1v1 now against Elige, one of the best players in the world. But Montu going for the molly, gets his head ripped from his shoulders, and enough time for Elige to retrieve the op, retrieve the kit, get back for the defuse.
Will happen.
What's mad is it's Alexi who's top of the board for OG, and actually in the server as well with 27 kills. Alexi B, not the man you usually expect that from, and he's flying out into the server again. He's already gotten the second vent, but this time he won't pull off a miracle. Grim and Stewie shutting this down. 3 bodies already found. The remaining 2 players are back in the lobby. Team Liquid looking to take this nail fighter in this final round. It all falls to Valda and Mantu, 2 tremendous players who will attempt to bring this back. They're out of time. Molly's going in to slow them down. Flames at their feet, a tickling. They've got a minute 15 to play with. The bomb has decidedly been lost. All he needs to help confirm the round. He's already got 2 to his name. Only 33 points of health, so he doesn't want a prolonged fight. The headshot, everything he wants, and there it is. Grim takes another. All onto Montu now. Well, he has round 1. This is looking increasingly unlikely. Montu will wrap in, still trying to get control of that bomb, and they're content to let him play with the clock. 10 seconds now. He's got to go. He's got to go now, or he's out of time. And this is all over one way or another. A brilliant shot from the kills. It's the only way he can win, and there's no reason to give him the fight. That's the game. Another clutch from Naf, this time with the clock. It's 16-14. Liquid move on to the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice group stage. OG.